Hey everybody, so check this out. I'm getting ready to make some goat ramen, and no, it's not the goat that we have on our farm. Amen, somebody. It's from some goat that a local farmer processed on her own farm, where she raised the goats and she get them processed. And so I'm making some goat ramen, and I marinated the goat overnight in our garlic, rosemary, olive oil, and it is good. So let's make it do what it do. Amen, somebody. Hey y'all, so we got this goat meat from our local goat farmer, and it kind of puts you in the mind of turkey necks, but it has a lot more meat on it. It's more meatier than turkey necks. So I season it with my regular season. You know, I like garlic powder and all that stuff. And overnight, I marinated in my Kiwi's Farms garlic rosemary oil. They gave it a very good flavor. Kiwi's Farms garlic rosemary olive oil. Get y'all a bottle on our website. Amen, somebody. But anyway, and so I marinated overnight. So what I did with this, I'm using my Instapot, and I sauteed some red onions, some garlic, some sweet red peppers, and some green onions. And I put the Instant Pot on saute mode. On the saute mode, you can like fry it. So I sauteed the vegetables first, took that out, and then I put the meat back in because I wanted to get the seasoning in the pan from the vegetables. And then I took the meat out and I put some garlic ginger in the pan, mixed it with my vegetables. And then you'll see me, I didn't have any broth, but what I did have was some bone broth powder. And I heated up some water, and I mixed my broth in it, and then I added some flour to my Instant Pot to make a roux of gravy. And so you'll see me scraping the pan, and it was so flavorful, y'all. And it had the house smelling good. Larry came in and was like, what is that? Amen, somebody. And so I added the broth into the roux and mixed that up. And then I put the goat meat back into the Instant Pot. So once I got that all mixed in, I put the lid back on the Instant Pot, and then I put it on slow cook. I had to start it back like twice because it wasn't cooking like I wanted to. And so while that was cooking, my goat was cooking, I roasted some sweet potatoes. So I cut up some sweet potatoes, added some red onion, and I added some garlic powder, salt, pepper, and some paprika. Smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika. And I put it in the oven. Oh, I also put some olive oil on it. You know, let it all come together. Amen, somebody. And I cooked some spinach. Just saute some spinach. You know, spinach draw up very fast. And you could put a big pan full and it draw up. So it's just me and Larry. So I didn't need a lot. Amen, somebody. So once the spinach was done, I then boiled my ramen noodles. I boiled those until they were done. Not too done, but not so hard. Okay, amen, somebody. And they were just plain. I didn't have any seasoning to put in them. So what I did was I added some butter and a little garlic powder. Okay, you gotta season it, amen, somebody. So once my goat meat was done, the sauce wasn't as thick as I wanted it to be. So what I did was I mixed up some flour with some of the juice from the goat meat and mixed it up and put it back in there, and it made it a little bit more thick like I wanted to, and voila, it was done. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all that I made some homemade yeast rolls yesterday, some sweet yeast rolls. And also, if anybody from the country, like I'm from Perry, Georgia, we had Quincy's, and at Quincy's they had these sweet yeast rolls that you dipped in honey butter. So yesterday I mixed some honey up in some butter, and I dipped my yeast rolls in, and they was good. I didn't record the whole process of the yeast rolls, but maybe later on I do. But I'm gonna eat it. We're gonna eat it with our goat ramen. Amen, somebody. Okay. And there you have it, my finished product, my goat ramen. So my husband loved it so much that we have this agreement that he does all the driving wherever we go, and I do the kitchen. I wash all the dishes. So I look up and he in the kitchen washing dishes. I was like, what you doing? I got it. He was like, I'd be crazy not to come help you wash dishes after you cook that good meal. So I was like, okay, amen, somebody.